Hello everybody, today we're going to be ranking a bunch of video remakes for the Strangest Spongebob Hijacking. Got a whole bunch of remakes here and a little tier list here made. I just decided I wanted to make like a quick little filler video while I work on some other stuff. And yeah. I've got a whole bunch of tiers, and I'm going to be ranking them from awful, bad, normal, good, and great. Taking a little inspiration here from PigPigGamer, of course, but you know, I just kind of wanted to add my own little spin to it here, kind of reducing down the tiers to just 5 here, because I feel like it'd be a lot easier to rank that way, and also I'm very big into Umusume, so it's kind of my thing here.
Never steal from me!
No, really, Patrick! Look!
Our friendship ring!
Pretty sure this is the one that like started all of it here, but this is Luke Inspire's remake here of the Strangest Spongebob Hijacking. And I've already taken a look at pretty much all of these, and I've taken a bunch of notes, kind of my like initial thoughts, but we'll take a look through each of them again and kind of see how I would rank it. So let's take a look here.
Expand it and prepare for the most unpleasant pillow fight of your life.
Wait, Patrick, stop! It's me, SpongeBob!
Nice try, burglar, but SpongeBob's my best friend, and he'd
never steal from me.
No, really, Patrick! Look!
Our friendship ring! It is you! How could you do this?
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't looked inside.
That's it, SpongeBob! You have crossed the line! As of right now, this
Friendship is over!
Really?
Nah, you can look inside if you want to.
Okay! Oh, this is exciting moments of...
Well, didn't I tell you? Isn't it great?
And here comes the spooky stuff. Yeah, and I think that's really all there is to the video here is, yeah, the DirecTV signal loss. So yeah, the general story of this goes is that it's a SpongeBob episode, it's airing, some weird stuff happens here, where the friendship ring is just like gone. Yeah, then all this spookiness happens here. SpongeBob's dot pupils, the glitches and all that, and then Patrick looks all like this. It's pretty weird. But yeah, I don't know, this, because this is like the earliest upload, I would consider this to be like my baseline for the entire tier list here. I forgot to read the description here. Recorded May 13th, 2009 at 7:29 p.m. Sent in from a friend who was going through some old recordings from a botched VCR that had been recently owned by him as a kid. Found all but a few past recordings other than its internal memory being wiped clean. There was one Nickelodeon recording from that time that he doesn't remember recording it, but has the vaguest memory of it in his brain, assuming it was some weird dream. The contents of this recording may have been tampered with. The contents of this recording may have been tampered is interesting to me. Overall, this is the old thumbnail for the video, by the way. It's got like a new one in the playlist now. So overall, I'd say it's great. It's a pretty great remake. I remember this freaking me out a lot when I first saw it. The VHS transfer, it looks really authentic. It's got like a very dark sort of atmosphere to it. It's very darkly colored. This jittering is like a little unnerving. I honestly, after watching through all of these like multiple times, like it's not as spooky to me anymore, but I think it's still a little creepy. So yeah, I consider this one to be great. So it'll sit in the great tier for right now. Next up, we got Jobless Mondays version of the hijacking. Fuck.
Bucks Bandit.
If I remember it, it's very by the numbers, but we'll walk through it anyways. Yes, I'm not really a huge fan of this, like, this random black screen here. It kind of just feels like they didn't really know what to put here. It just kind of started glitching here, and they didn't really know what the hell to put. Oh my god, Mason Troy Adams.
Nah, you can look inside if you want to.
Okay. Oh, this is exciting moments of...
Meh. Another thing I've kind of noticed, like, it's not really, the video itself looks very high quality. It doesn't really look like a VHS transfer. It looks more like a DVD recording. But I feel like the pupils here are just a little too tiny to be creepy, you know what I mean? Like, they're very, very tiny.
Didn't I tell ya? Isn't it great?
And here's a spooky. And yeah, I don't know. The pupils here just look a little weird. Like this one's supposed to be off, sure, but like it looks kind of, I don't know. It looks a little amateur, a little off. I will say the way that it hangs on this Patrick frame here, with all the silence and the little hum, it is genuinely very creepy.
A good secret Bucks Bandit.
Yeah, that was it. Overall, I think I'm gonna put this one in normal. This makes me feel normal. Because, I mean, it's, like they said, they were just kind of trying to recreate the original video, and, I mean, it's a recreation, but it's kind of a worse recreation in my opinion. It's very basic, very by the numbers, but it's not bad, so I'm just gonna put it in normal.
Oh, didn't I tell ya? Isn't it great?
Next up, we got Hell Nah, Yo at Tweakin' Jigsaw, the weird SpongeBob Intrusion remake. And let's see in the description here. Holy hell, guys! I smoked a doobie at 4:20 a.m. and SpongeBob and Patek did a spooky original Strangest Spongebob Hijacking video by Luke inspired by Wig Alternate and Jobless Mondays takes. So this was uploaded after Wig Alternate made his video, his like 5-minute thing. So that's interesting.
Unpleasant pillow fight.
So the video is already glitching like a couple of seconds in. The sound's cutting out, it looks like.
Never steal from me.
Oh, really bad.
So we got very similar glitching. We've got the same like empty frame from Luke Inspire's video, but it's like also kind of spliced in and glitched with like the original episode. So that's kind of interesting. I kind of like that.
It is you. Oh, good. Oh, this.
If it makes you feel any better, I have inside.
I feel like the audio kind of cuts out maybe a little bit too much, but I don't know.
As of right now, this.
Yeah, the audio cutting out so often, it doesn't really feel like spooky. It feels very like, it just doesn't really feel as spooky as it could be.
Over.
Most exciting.
Oh, here it goes. Okay, no, I kind of like that sound. I'm not really sure like where that could have come from. It sounds very distorted. It doesn't really feel as creepy as like the original video though. I don't know.
Well, didn't I tell ya? Isn't it great?
Ooh, now I like that. I like the weird glitching while he's speaking. And this bit where instead of like looking, where his eyes are looking all weird, he like looks directly at the viewer. I really like that. I think that's really unnerving. And it holding onto this frame for a while feels very creepy as well. Okay, next we get this. Yeah, we've got the in loving memory of screen from like the SpongeBob video ISO creepypasta, if you guys know that. I'm not really sure how I feel about like mixing both of those pastas together. Even now, I still don't really know how to feel about this. Like, is it a good inclusion or a bad one? I'm not quite sure. I like this channel unavailable screen though. I think it's pretty interesting. Overall, I would say this is good. Like, I like a lot of the unique elements and things that it does, but it doesn't really overtake the original, you know what I mean? It's just kind of good, in my opinion. And then the audio maybe cuts out a little too much. If they did a little less of that, I might find it a little more creepy, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of good to me. Okay, next up we've got SpongeBob Strangest Hijack, circa 2009 by Noah Boa. Let's see. Yep, same one, but slightly better looking. Creepypasta by Luke Inspire, I believe. This is actually a remake of like another video that they made before. They're taken from retrodrunk.com remake. It also happens to be in this playlist for whatever reason. I'm gonna skip it when I get to it. So we're just gonna cover this one here instead. Because honestly, it is just kind of better. Wow. So in my notes, I said this like there's some different sound design and glitching in the beginning. It sounds like some kind of like Earthbound sound effect. Like I don't like what is this? Yeah, I have no idea what that could be, but that sound, I really like that sound. It doesn't sound creepy to me. It just sounds kind of cool. I don't know. But yeah, this VHS transfer looks really interesting. Like the dithering, I think that's what that is, and like the little static on the top looks really cool. I really like that bit too. It looks really interesting. It feels very like the July 25th thing with like the what's it called? Like the very end of the July 25th video where it just starts like stuttering with that little song. It kind of feels a lot like that.
As of right now,
This friendship is over!
Really?
Nah, you can look inside if you really want to.
Okay.
I really like when they cut out like the speech of the video and they just like leave in the little sound effects. Okay, no, I'm not really sure how much I like that. It kind of just sounds like some Friday Night Funkin' noises. I don't know. Not really creepy.
Tell ya, isn't it great?
Oh yeah, wait, I missed the bit. Hold on.
Didn't I tell ya?
You see the string disappearing for like a frame there. Let me see if I can get it. Yeah, there it is. Wait. I don't know why the string is there for like a frame and then it just disappears. But I think that's really funny. Oh my god, and the music's still like really loud. Jeez. Okay, now they do the same thing that the last remake did, where Patrick kind of looks at the audience, but he's not really... First, his like huge grin isn't really like stretched down to the bottom of his chest like his other remakes. But he's also kind of like looking... The way he's looking doesn't feel as creepy as the other remake. I'm not quite sure why. Maybe it's because of the way that his eyes are angled. Oh, but this frame. I really like this. Even though it's just like a single frame, it's kind of creepy. Something has gone wrong. We're trying to fix it. Okay, so then they mess with like the technical difficulty screen It's pretty interesting. Go to sleep. Now, I'm not sure if I like that. When I hear go to sleep, I think Jeff the Killer, right? And you don't really want that to be associated with your spooky SpongeBob remake. Then we've got all this, and I'm not really sure how much I like this. Like, there's like some text in the middle, maybe, but like we can't make it out. I don't know what the heck this is all about. But yeah, we got backwards SpongeBob music and some like dark scenery. Pretty spooky, bro. Okay. So a lot happened in rapid succession there. So let me break it down a bit. Okay. So we got this. We got jellyfish fields. It's all dark. We got Bob here with his net, presumably about to go jellyfishing. He turns around looking at something, and then this happens. God knows what that is. And then, wait. And then Squidward's turning off the lights while Bob's screaming for whatever reason. Is he like LARPing being in jellyfish fields while at work or something? I don't know. What the heck is going on here? And then we've got our in loving memories of screen. Like a roar? And then that's it. Signal lost. Okay, well, in my notes, I had said that this was normal. I'm kind of feeling bad now on this one, to be honest with you. Like, it does some things that I do find are interesting. Like, this screen here is, like, really creepy. And then, like, it's messing with, like, the technical difficulty screen. I don't get what... I don't get this. I don't get this at all. Go to sleep. Why? I don't get it. And then we got like the weird like SpongeBob jump scare. Like what's all this about? I understand that like somebody younger had probably made this, and they're probably just trying to make like a spooky video, and I get that. I'm not trying to be too mean. I just don't think that it's very good in my opinion, but it's okay. It's okay. This person, this is their second take on this, and I mean, they can continue to improve it in whatever way they want, so.
Well, didn't I tell you? Isn't it great?
Alright, so next up we've got The Strangest Nickelodeon Hijacking, my take. On May 13th, 2009, Nickelodeon was abruptly hijacked during the airing of SpongeBob SquarePants episode Secret Box. This hijacking happens to be one of the strangest hijackings that has ever occurred on Nickelodeon. This hijacking contains tampered frames and audio from the episode itself, and something disturbing at the end right before Nickelodeon's signal cuts off. The hijackers have yet to be identified. Pretty freaky. Okay, so immediately. So the video is kind of angled, like it's cropped in such a way where it's like in the middle of the screen here to kind of simulate like the person filming their TV screen. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I really like feel about that because they don't really do anything else interesting with like this kind of POV setup here, right? At the same time, why would SpongeBob be airing like so late at night where it's like dark or something? I don't know. I feel like it's a little inaccurate where they're like watching SpongeBob in like a room that's totally dark. I feel like it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it's a little weird. Hey, we get like a full SpongeBob clip, by the way. I just noticed. This is like the extended clip here. And actually nothing does happen during this, so I'm just gonna skip ahead.
Steal from me.
No, really, Patrick. Look.
So we got the same frame from Look Inspire.
Our friendship ring.
Boy, here we go.
Well?
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of alright, I think. The way that his like face and vocals glitch out. I said here, I said in my notes, it kind of reminds me of like Gmod or something. It's just a little, it's a little weird.
Didn't I tell you? Isn't it great?
The strings here, it's not disappearing. And I'm sure his like pupils are like tiny in the video, but we can't really tell because of how low quality it is. I really like when they stretch out Patrick's like smile to be like this long. I feel like it adds to like the creepiness. And then we get like a face and some weird sounds. Yeah, I'm really trying to like make out this face here. It almost kind of reminds me of like an earlier Jeff the Killer edit, but like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this face could have come from. And that's really kind of it. DirecTV signal loss. Nothing else happens here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this one's also kind of bad. I'd maybe place it in high bad above this one, because it's like a little better than the previous remake. Just, yeah, not by much. I mean, it doesn't really do a whole lot to be interesting. Half the video, nothing really spooky happens, and then we get this like the reused frame. Weird stuttering from SpongeBob, the like Gmod type stuttering. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like this face could have been a lot creepier if it just like stretched out to be the entire screen, like the entire TV screen. I feel like just pasting it over like Patrick Starr's face, it feels a little ridiculous to me. And like, is this supposed to be like the weird disturbing thing that happens? Because if so, I'm not super disturbed. It's just like, it's a little creepy, but it's not great in my opinion. Alright, next up we've got the big one here. We've got Wig Alternates remake. This is one of the big ones here. This is like 5 minutes long. If I remember, yeah, a bunch of it is just text slides, but still. I woke up one day and saw SpongeBob acting scary. We got a little story to go along with this here. I was cleaning out my attic to pack up what I needed to move to a new place when I had gotten a hold of an old camcorder I had during my teen years. This had much sentimental value to me, as I had often used it to record any and all the television programs I liked, as I did not have a VCR at the time. Going through the recordings it had, it mostly consisted of poorly done recordings of my TV, using a makeshift tripod I had sloppily made. One recording stood out though. It was a recording of SpongeBob SquarePants episode, which seemed to have been experiencing some sort of attempted hijacking from an anonymous user. I must have rushed to get my camcorder out, as this was recorded without the assistance of a tripod. This experience always had the vaguest memory of it in my mind. I would tell myself that it was simply a dream and nothing more. After all, there was no other information about what I had seen online. However, I would always dream about this, not the broadcast specifically, but the contents of it. It would always be a broadcast interruption which depicted many things ranging from SpongeBob with dilated pupils staring at me to incomprehensible gibberish of words. They never had any context, but I would always wake up sweating with this overwhelming sense of panic, like I was in danger or something. I will be releasing the video file of the incident with the hope that something will come out of it. Perhaps other people who had similar experiences can come out about it. Without further delay, here's the raw recording of the incident. May 15th, 2009, recorded 6:39 a.m. Alright, now off the bat, I feel... Here, let me go back real quick. Off the bat, I feel like this is maybe a little inaccurate, because I don't, at least according to my memory, I don't think SpongeBob would have been airing this early. I feel like it would still be either Nick at Night or Nick Jr., but I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I feel like there was like a tiny time frame where cartoons were airing before Nick Jr., but I could not remember what that could have been. Anyways, immediately we've got like a bunch of data moshing and different color grading here. We're starting like in the middle of the intrusion too, which is interesting. I really like this so far too, like the different color grading makes everything look all like a red and demonic type shit. I like the random zoom-ins at like different things too. I'm zooming in at the screen bug just because. Colors glowing black and white for no reason. I'll say, yeah, I don't know. I just noticed that like that the rest of the episode was all glitchy and stuff, all data moshy, and then once we get to like the pasta itself, it clears up. I think that's a pretty interesting detail. I don't think I noticed that when I first watched this. You have crossed the line.
This friendship is over.
Freeze frames. And then he puts the box down. And then he looks at the viewer. It's a little spooky. Going back to the SpongeBob frame. And then this bit where Patrick smiles. I feel like this is really good. Like the way that he's like colored, like the way that he's like colored right now makes him look completely red. It like kind of adds to the creepiness. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but that's a really good detail if it was. A slow zoom into Patrick's face too. More data moshing. We are currently dealing with a technical fault. Please stick with Nick. We'll be right back. I'm pretty sure this is like a custom technical difficulty screen too. Like you can tell it was just kind of slapped together, but I think it looks official enough. Yeah, and then we get like that bit with like the weird jumbled text and the screaming. That's pretty interesting. I like that. As far as I know, the text doesn't mean anything. I mean, I can barely make it out of the video, but yeah, I don't think the text means anything actually. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we get blank screen. Some creepy ambience through the credits. I really like this ambient bit here. It just sounds really unnerving. That is like a really common pattern with Wig Alternates videos too. They have like really good atmospheric, unnerving sounds. And then we get some more creepy music. Bob and Pat flashing on the screen. A whole bunch of weirdness. And then we get this. This like really creepy black and white dog on a green screen. Rated TVY7, by the way. And this is really freaky. Like genuinely freaky. I really like this. Just this creature staring back and the screen bug comes back in. If anyone has any similar experiences or perhaps more information about the footage shown, please reach out to me in private messages. Take care, everyone. And then I'm pretty sure the video ends there. Yeah. I mean, immediately I'm going to put this up in great, because that is a really great remake. I really like this. Like, this was very unsettling all the way through, I feel like. like up until this point, it's like a very slow burn. Sure, not a whole lot of creepy stuff happens. It's just like data moshing at the beginning, then like the typical spooky stuff. But then we get like all of this happening here with like the weird screaming. The spooky SpongeBob and Patrick flashing on the screen, the distorted music in the back, and then like the creepy dog with like the tone on it. This is really creepy. This is really unsettling. I really like whatever the hell's going on here. Like this is honestly really good. Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, this goes up in great. And this has like 1 million views too. I'm pretty sure this is Wig Alternates' like biggest video that he's ever uploaded. So yeah, great fucking effort here. This is really good stuff here. This deserves its spot in the great tier.
Our friendship ring! It is you! How could you do this?
Alright, next up we've got the Strangest Spongebob Hijacking Recorded, LW750 version. Guess everyone is doing this, guess I will make one too. Original by Luke Inspire, also reused a tiny bit of the audio from his. I'm sorry, please don't kill me. That's okay. Great.
And prepare, and he'd never steal from me.
No, really, Patrick. Look.
Our friendship ring.
Okay, so it's kind of the same thing happening here.
How could you do?
A lot of this feels very reused
If it makes you
so
feel
far.
better, I haven't looked inside. Oh, this is exciting moments.
Okay, and I like how his eyes go dilated for like a tiny little second and then it starts glitching. And then we get this. Let me see if I can catch it. It's a string? I wanted something at least better than just a stupid string. I really like... I think it's really goofy, the idea that this is meant to be like SpongeBob crashing out over the string. I don't know. I feel like that's really, really goofy. It doesn't add anything, in my opinion. I just think it's kind of funny. And then we get the smiling. And then it just kind of cuts to Patrick's face, like already all distorted like that. And then I'm pretty sure that's about it. And then a Nickelodeon logo. And yeah, that's it. Not feeling very good on this remake.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, I mean, it feels very lazy in my opinion. Like all they really added was that one frame of SpongeBob crashing out. And that's about it. And in fact, it feels like they cut out a lot. Like the way it just skips to Patrick's face already being all like this, instead of it like morphing that way. I don't know. It detracts a lot in my opinion. I think I don't want to be too mean, but yeah, this is gonna go on the awful tier in my opinion. This is kind of just an awful remake. It feels very lazy. It feels very reused. Yeah, no. All they really added was that crash out. But again, nothing against the creator at all. But yeah, this is kind of just an awful remake in my opinion. Alright, next up we've got Rodrigo Dyus's remake here. We got the big one coming up. This is 10 whole minutes long here. Unearthed from an SD card in my old digital camera, this footage reveals what appears to be a bizarre hijack of a SpongeBob episode. The exact details of this eerie incident remain unclear, but it is believed to have taken place around 2008 or 2009. Watch as the episode takes a strange turn, leaving more questions than answers. So this is like an entire retake. This is like a whole full remake of the original video. This is like an overhaul, and it is crazy. The date is unknown, but it had to be around 2008 or 2009. A mysterious incident would occur on Nickelodeon. Several calls would be reported that day. One of them would end up online. A recording was found on my old SD card and on my old digital camera. I had everything recorded on DVD. Okay, so before I go on, I found this a little weird. They recorded everything on their DVD, but then they like transferred it to their digital camera on an SD card. Okay. What you're about to watch is the recording I managed to encounter. This incident is really obscure, with very few people knowing about it. Hopefully I bring more light to this case. We've got a whole TV recording of the episode, which is really cool. We get an even longer clip too, which is... I always love this episode, honestly. I think it's like one of the better ones of the season. Oh, and here it goes. It starts glitching. And you see SpongeBob's eyes just like went blank there. Just... And then his eyes changed again here, which is really cool.
Who said that? Who's there? It's the clam burglar!
And the eyes keep changing. Like, that is such a really, like, good, easy to miss detail.
Good secret box.
I really like that.
And prepare for the most unpleasant pillow fight of your life!
Wait, Patrick, stop! It's me, SpongeBob!
Yeah, now the music changes and it's all like creepy and stuff. Patrick's face changes, and now this looks a little goofy to me for sure. Yeah, like the way that the mouth is moving, like you can tell it's like drawn on there and kind of like like it looks okay enough, but it could have been better. See, the way it's moving is just a little awkward. I would say you don't really have a whole lot of time to think about it because then all this stuff is happening. And it's just so freaky. Like, I really like this. I love all the effects. Yeah, the way that this is like colored and everything. All the characters are in complete darkness. The close-ups. Like, this is genuinely freaky to me. This is like really, really terrifying. And this red Bob that just like low-key jump scared me. We've got like dark mumbling. Like, what is this?
Hot, sweaty, stinky feet.
And now I've got to the commercials. Shout out to Skechers, by the way. The #1 family movie in America. And we gotta go see it. I still remember my reaction when I saw everything that was going on. My body started experiencing some inexplicable sense of dread that would make me feel completely unnerved. It was terrifying. Their faces and expressions just felt so weird to look at. I felt insecure. When the commercials came on, I did feel a bit relieved, till more things started happening. Yo, moon sand. Man, I always wanted moon sand. Yeah, but then we've got like, we've got this like text scroll at the bottom here. We're currently experiencing a technical something or other. It's like a technical difficulty screen scrolling on the bottom. Easily converts into a carrying storage case. Man, I miss this stuff. A dial tone. Now we've got Eggo waffles. Let me see if I can read all this. Static whisper is from the unknown. The orange moon rises. 42 keys unlock the void. Tune your mind, not your screen. The clock strikes 13. The horizon bends. Backwards, all will be known. These secrets of the universe await. Something like that. And then it starts messing with the Eggo waffle commercial, bro. Dude, not the Eggo waffles. Oh, my spooky Eggo wall quill commercial. Text flash. Nick extra. Plankton. Oh, they're messing with the Plankton song, dude. Oh, I got more text. Find us in the static. Nights unbeckon whispers through the void. Look beyond the screen. Time is now unraveling. Reality twists backwards. All the truths will be unveiled. The gateway opens. Follow the signal. Mind the hidden truths. Speaks secrets passed through ancient frequencies. Discover what is unknown. Unlock mysteries of the universe. See and you will find beyond the veil of time and space. I hope this is fun to listen to. I will say I think I will kind of knock this remake a little bit. That text is genuinely annoying to read. I kind of don't like reading through all that, having to frame by frame it. And Nickelodeon, then it becomes scary Nickelodeon soon. Scarylodian. It stayed here for several seconds, and yet I just kept looking at the screen. I did not switch channels, as I stayed curious to what would happen next. Oh, Spookylodian. Oh, and there it goes. TVY7. And this may be one of my favorite bits of this remake, that we come back from the commercial and everything's still like all spooky and messed up. Like I don't know if Rodrigo meant for that, but it is just like kind of unintentionally funny. Even with all the creepy visuals. Ugh. God, I really don't like that. There's something about having the characters all darkened behind like a black background that is just really creepy to me as they're like staring into the camera. Like, this is like genuinely unsettling to me. This remake is so good. I really love this video. And we're dialing on the phone, I guess. We're currently investigating an issue with our signals. Nickelodeon will stay offline until everything is solved. Thanks for your patience. Here's some Bob music. Side note, apparently people get like genuinely like freaked out while listening to this music. I don't really get that. It's just kind of SpongeBob music to me. I kind of like it. But okay, music cuts out and something. Nothing. Phone call?
Hello. Is this Nickelodeon technical support?
We get like a phone call in the video, like transcribed.
I'm calling to speak about what recently happened with our channel, because we're currently investigating that.
We are currently investigating that.
Something strange is happening with the channel, and I'm just wondering what's going on.
Oh, he just told you what's going on. Why do you have to ask?
There's nothing to worry about. We're hoping we'll find out who caused the situation. Right, thank you. I was sort of creeped out by what I saw, and I was just really confused. Don't worry.
This is not how these phone calls go, by the way.
And report the authorities at the moment.
I just love the idea. Okay, first, I just love the idea of like the engineer at Nickelodeon having to answer phone calls from like people watching, just like sitting at home on their TVs, and they see like this weird stuff happen on on the TV, and they gotta console the callers. They gotta be like, don't worry, we're trying to fix the issue, don't worry about it, please.
Really confused. Don't worry, we're just trying to
don't worry about it, we're just trying to fix the issue. Also love that. Okay, thanks. That whole phone call is so goofy. The criminal was not identified. If you have any information about this incident, please let the authorities know. And I think the video just ends right there. Alright, so God, that was a pretty long one. I mean, there was a lot there that I really liked, and a lot that was kind of just like, it was okay. But yeah, no, I really love these visuals. The visuals, the sound design, like all of this. This is like so freaky. Like if I were to see this late at night, I would definitely be kept up at least a little bit. Goddamn, this is really freaky. This is really freaky. I just keep repeating the same thing, but like God, man. This goes in great tier, obviously. Is it better than Wig Alternates? I'm gonna say yeah. Like maybe a little bit. It's like slightly better, but yeah. It's a little, yeah, no. I feel comfortable with that placement. This is a really good remake. I really like this video. Please check out the full thing, and it is really great. It was really goddamn good. Alright, so next up we've got this remake with a Yoko Littner thumbnail for whatever reason. Just because it's funny, I guess. Recorded date, May 13th, 2009 at 7:29 p.m. Sent in from a friend who was going through some old recordings from a botched VCR that had been recently owned by him as a kid. Found all but for a few past recordings other than its internal memory being wiped clean. There was one Nickelodeon recording from that time that he doesn't remember recording it, but has the vaguest memory of it in his brain, assuming it was some weird dream. The contents of this recording may have been tampered.
Stop! It's me, SpongeBob! No!
Just off the bat, I really like, first of all, the VHS transfer looks really nice here. I really like how the colors are kind of just like bleeding out of the lines here, like as a result of the VHS. Like it looks pretty interesting. I think it works towards the visuals like benefits. And we got the black screen, and it just kind of skips over the whole bit. Okay, and oh. Okay, I kind of like that. Instead of like his vocals like glitching out and what other people have done, it instead just like makes him scream. I really like that actually. Yeah, the way that's edited here. Is that like a stray line? What is that? There's like something there, but I can't really make it out. Isn't it great? Oh. The music with the reverb. The reverb is something else, yeah. I kind of like that. The deep tones. And then it fades away from Patrick's face. I think when I initially saw that, I really liked that effect, but now it's just, I don't really know. I'm not sure how I feel about it now. It is a little creepy that you can like barely make out his face, but I feel like if they just like left it a little lighter, maybe it'd be a little creepier. If you can still make out his face. Oh, we've got that in loving memory of. The screen is back. And then like a missing persons poster. Okay, sure. Did none of this even matter to you? You let him kill me before it was too late. No matter. I won't let you forget this day. No matter the cost. Okay? Yeah? The video just kind of ends there. Yeah, the stick with Nick, we're just fixing a problem. The technical difficulty screen. Yeah, I mean, this is interesting. This is an interesting spin on, like, the in loving memory of screen. You let him kill me before it was too late. Like, what does this dialogue mean? Or this monologue? Like, who's being killed here? What is, like, huh? Is it the missing person that's, like, writing this message? You let him kill me before it was too late. Is the missing person, like, haunting the hijacking? I'm like really trying to wrap my head around it, and I just kind of don't really get it. Yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable with putting this in the good tier. I feel like it does enough to be, like, good, in my opinion. Like, it is a little freaky. I like the little... I like Bob screaming here. It's pretty good. The reverb. I remember when I first watched this video, that reverb, like, it genuinely caught me off guard. I was expecting, like, the other music, and instead it just uses, like, that. Like, instead it just uses this with, like, the reverb on it, and I really liked that. Yeah, it's unique for sure. I'll stick it in low good. It's just above normal for me, I think. Just above normal.
And then I tell ya, isn't it great?
There are a couple extra thumbnails on this tier list specifically. I couldn't really find these remakes, and one of them is just like an older version of the one that we looked at. So I really would have loved to have looked at this one here, but I just couldn't really find it. If anybody has like a re-upload of it, let me know and I'll take a look at it. But for now, this is the last video to see. No Stroy again could have added more to this. So real quick, yeah, the video is kind of just like angled weirdly again to kind of simulate like a TV screen recording. We get like a full clip of SpongeBob here too, like, oh my god. We get the entire clip and everything, all the lead up. I'm just gonna like skip ahead real quick because I know nothing really spooky happens.
Lamb burglar! And he's stealing my...
You know, I like it kind of hanging on Patrick's like angry face here before cutting forward. Like, I don't know if that like implies something, but this is a pretty interesting frame to hang on.
Look!
Ooh. A loud, deep roar on the BFF ring. Spooky.
Okay, victory!
Oh, and the reverse SpongeBob. Reverse Bob, if you will. Opens the box. Black screen. Ooh, and yeah, we've got like some new visuals here. The creepy tones and the eyes. Yeah, the eyes are like shaded. I don't really know what to call this shading here, but it looks very like early internet. I don't know, I kind of dig it. Yeah, and then Patrick gets like the weird eyes too, but his eyes are like dark, like hyper realistic eyes, except they're not hyper realistic. I really mess with the sound design too. Like, it's not super scary like the other remakes we've seen, but it's interesting. And Smash Mouth jump scaring. And yeah, the video kind of just like ends here with these commercials. Like, nothing else really happens after that. At least we got the rocket fishing rod. Shoots up to 30 feet without extending tip.
And they'll really stay on when you reel them in.
Hell yeah. I think this definitely goes in the normal hit tier. Does this go above the other one? You know what? Yeah, I think this goes above the other remake. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but at the same time, what it does do to make itself unique, I feel like it kind of puts it above the other one. Like I really mess with like both the sound the weird eyes, the creepy tones. You know, I don't know. I like all that. Like they said, they could have added more to this, but by itself, it's fine. It's a very standard remake. And yeah, I think that about does it here. Ignore these at the bottom here. Don't look at those. That is the tier list for all the videos in the playlist. I mean, overall, a very mixed bag in the playlist, but I had a fun time going through each video and kind of giving my thoughts and opinions. You know, really good stuff. I mean, honestly, I know there are like way more hijack retakes out there that I could look at, but I feel like I'd be here all night doing all this, so I'm just gonna leave it here. If there's any more like really cool ones that I should take a look at, leave them in the comments below and I'll take a look at them, maybe give my thoughts on them. But yeah, for now, this is where the tier list is. And shout outs to all the people who have made these videos. I know it is really difficult to make a video, and you know, putting it out there for like an idiot like me to rank and critique is a lot harder than not making videos. So yeah, shout outs to all these people. Good job. I hope all people are able to improve on their crafts and take the criticisms to heart and do better. I think that's gonna be it for this video. This was like a completely different thing. I'm trying out like a new style of content here, so like let me know what I could do better or like what else I could improve on. It'd be cool if I could make more videos like this where I just kind of like rank different video pastas and like give my thoughts on them and stuff, you know. It's cool when PigPig does it, and I'd love to throw my hat in the ring too and kind of like give my thoughts and opinions on these video pastas, because I really like watching these like videos. They're like really fun to look at and kind of see everybody's like different little takes on like what is spooky, how they could remix these cartoons to be creepypastas, you know. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought below. Let me know if I should make more videos like this or if I should stop uploading entirely. Yeah, that's gonna be about it. See you later.
Need some change? No. Why? Because I'm all out of